Hello, fellow Helldivers. Thornton here, up at the top of Mount Holy Cross, which is a 14er in Colorado. But today, we're going to be talking about armor customization. Plus, I have some footage of a brand new mission type coming to the game, and we're going to break it down, and hopefully it's going to be pretty fun. We're going to go over all of that. But without further ado, let's jump into today's video.
So, Helldivers, there's two things I want to talk about today, and one is going to be armor customization, but also brand new mission types, because there does seem to be a lot of hype right now about the fact that, well, with the automaton major orders in mines, that we might finally be going into the mines of Cyberstan. Although, I will say from what I was reading, the game's subtitle files from Asunder, it does seem it's going to be a little bit longer. The first thing actually coming out with the mines is going to be where we have an objective where we have to claim a mine quarry. Unfortunately, I didn't see anything else in there that would actually go ahead and talk about going into the mines themselves. Although maybe the quarry is kind of like the cave system. It could very well could be. I don't know. I mean, it is interesting that we got the caves for the Terminids. Automatons make sense to get that as well. There's a bunch of other new mission objectives there, but we just haven't seen those either. But thanks to Iron Sights, I actually did get to play a new mission type coming for the Terminids called Activate Termicide Tower. You'll also notice in the right side of the screen it says into the just update release, which was a clock down timer. I was supposed to make a video on this a while ago. I just got tied down with, climbing mountains. But now I'm going to make a video about the leak. You got to go ahead and do a reactivate power generator, which we've seen on a ton of other missions, as you can see on screen right now. And then you got to get launch codes as well. Then once you go ahead and do that, you activate the tower, as you can see on screen. And then you got to go ahead and do some battery silos there as well. There's 1, 2, and 3, as you can notice. So overall, it's kind of cool to see the Terminids get new abilities. I'll actually put the gameplay of what it looks like in game at the end of the video, so you guys can go ahead and see a first-hand perspective of how it was like when I played with Iron Sights and two of my buddies. But now let's talk about armor customization, then go back to that. And we seem to be a little bit closer than before, as Johan and other members of the dev team have talked about what we can be hopefully expecting with some big updates. And the Arrowhead team has actually been pretty communicative online. Piedlested actually gave us some information about a new UI system, saying our UI system is very cumbersome to develop, but we are working on an improved system that allows us to build an in-game UI faster. Also, we made a decision early to focus on Discord as a primary platform for the community. So one, that is actually great, because new UI and stuff like that is always a welcome addition to the game. Plus, I've seen some recent Reddit threads where players are asking to get a permanent first-person view mode, and I actually think this would be really, really fun. They have actually said in past AMAs that if there's enough people talking about getting this put into the game as a full-time feature, they'll actually go ahead and do it. But when they made that comment, it wasn't a high priority, but this is still something I would really like to see, just to have an option for those that want to do it. That just makes it a little bit easier to navigate, and that has to do with the massive amounts of armor sets that are currently in the game. To find the one that you want is almost nigh impossible, and go ahead and change that around so that we can equip or have preset loadouts would be fantastic. And speaking of custom armor, that's not the only thing. As Shams recently said in response to a question about when are we going to be able to get custom or recolored armor, we know that's high on the list. We want to take extra care with such a feature, not rushing it until it's in a good place. And it's great to see that we saw some recent communication on that, because we've been receiving communication for a very long time, and we also have data mine files letting us know a ton. So let's jump into the custom armor and recolor stuff. As you can see here, that have actually been found in the game files and posted on the Discord leak archive. Now, this is pretty interesting because it does look like that is something that will be coming in the near future. In fact, it's not just data mine information. The CEO of Arrowhead, or should I say former CEO Pilstead, when asked is there any discussion on armor shaders or at least matching the helmet color to the rest, he did say yes, but I can't talk too much about it yet, which is pretty nice to hear. So it is something that definitely seems to be coming. In fact, there are a ton of stuff in here that show recolors and different shaders that were actually found in the game themselves. If you enable mods, you can actually go ahead and put them on, but they are in the game files themselves. You can see a couple of the images here, and it's not just the helmets, the body armors also come with it. And this is a lot of work for a dev team to do if they don't plan on implementing it. And there's some really cool color combos. This is one of my personal favorites right here, and would love to see this come to the game. Question is it going to be part of war bonds in the future under the title patterns, or are these going to be things that are complimentary put into the game, or something that we actually have to spend super credits to go ahead and do, or just buy brand new ones overall? They've been doing a lot of stuff like this, so it's very much a key thing in a live service game like this to go ahead and add new ways to progress and new content that the players are going to like. In addition to just the armor recolors, we do need more forms of progression. The weapon system that they recently added in has been absolutely fantastic, although we do need further customization for other other weapons, which we've covered in the last couple of videos, but I really want to see the level cap and ship progression updates also being added in, which we have a lot of evidence is right around the corner, yet we haven't actually heard anything from Arrowhead themselves. Ironsight's found a level cap increase. He let us know that the levels in the API now go up to 200 rather than 150, and well, this is pretty interesting, but the question is, are we going to get more stuff alongside, well, just a number going up? And the answer seems to be yes, a resounding yes. Since the game has been out for over a year now, a lot of people have reached max level, their samples are all maxed out, or they get maxed out after very short times. Super credits you can actually get pretty easily in game, which I think is actually a great feature, and everyone's got all their modules unlocked on the ship. That being said, it looks like we might be getting a ship upgrade very soon. You can see a bunch of them now. Some of them seem a little confusing. You're like, I kind of already have seen this. Well, the one big thing is they all seem to have flags on them now. I'm not sure what the flags exactly mean, but they are a tier 6 of the ship upgrade system. And this is something that I think would be really fantastic and added in very quickly to Helldivers that would give us a lot to go on. Now, it was posted in the Discord about where are they going to be finally put into the game. It's been forever since new modules were released, and these are the last leaked ones. Sadly, we have no clue because Arrowhead hasn't given us any discussion on it, so all we can go is by what we've seen by the data mine information. But I did promise you guys that gameplay of the new mission objective. Don't laugh at how bad I am at this game, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. So,
no, I'm watching.
Remix it, do whatever you want. It's all for you, Brother Ox. It's all for people that want to know what's going next.
Oh.
Did you guys find the terminal? Because I found a terminal.
Yeah,
I've been sitting at the terminal. I thought you wanted to press the button.
Now we gotta activate
silos
silos 1, 2, and 3.
Here.
So now we gotta go hit the buttons.
I hit one button.
We gotta hit all of them.
Where are the other buttons?
They're like all around, I'm pretty sure.
I'm assuming it's the silos.
Got you, brother.
Oh, that's bullshit. You can't file tighten through a fucking wall.
Alright, what am I have to activate the battery silos? Don't shoot me, Aaron. I love you. Okay. I have no idea what to look. This is kind of actually fun as a Helldiver, because like I feel like everything has been so preloaded into my brain on where to find terminals.
Here.
Dude, this planet is fucking. Dude, this totally reminds me of Remnant, Alex. You know the Remnant outer space planet where it's all like matrixy?
Yeah. Well, it's Meridian.
Oh.
Let me know down below, guys, what are your thoughts on, well, armor customization? Do you think it'll come very soon? And what do you think about that new mission type? Also, don't forget to check out this video right here where I cover stuff on the outdoors. And until next time, everyone, thanks for stopping by. Keep spreading managed democracy.